time again, time for another video. Just wanted to discuss basically tanning with you today. I got sent some Shi tanning products recently, and I just thought I'd do a review. It will go up on the blog at some point, and I'll put it up with some pictures, but at the moment I'm just going to stick with the video review. So as I said, it's the Shi tanning products. These are what I received, and I got this along with a tanning mitt also. The tanning mitt, well, the whole thing comes together as an essentials kit, which retails at £42.50 if you wanted to buy all that together. So first thing I would say is the exfoliating body wash, and I was trying to think what this smelled like this the other day, and it kind of occurred to me that it is strawberries. And prior to that, I'd been really struggling. I'd actually done a video yesterday for this, but the light was too bright, so it just was all whited out really, and it was natural light, so I just can't seem to get it right at all. Anyway, I digress. So yeah, I used this yesterday. I've used it prior to that as well. I tend to use it before applying the Fake Tan just because it smooths out the skin. But you can use it generally anyway because it is such a nice exfoliator. It's not harsh on the skin. It doesn't kind of rip it or leave it angry or stressed. It just smooths it out, but it leaves a bit of a residue while you're doing that, not when you rinse it off, but whilst you're doing it, which has kind of got an oily texture to it, so you know that it's kind of looking after your skin as well. So that's the Shi exfoliator, the exfoliating body wash, and that retails for £10.50. Then you have the Souffle moisturiser. That retails for £12, and that smells of strawberries as well. I think really from the instructions on this, the impression I get is that really it's to kind of use to prevent your tan from flaking, and so that horrible stage that you get to when your tan's coming off because you're not moisturised properly or you're not exfoliated. It's obviously to prevent that. And it's really good for that because it is actually a really nice moisturiser. It's quite a thick one, but it's not really sticky. So yesterday when I used it on my legs, I'd exfoliate my legs and then put the moisturiser on, and my legs felt really smooth. But then when I came to put my jeans on, it wasn't like this. My legs stuck to my jeans, which I do find excuse me, happens when you use moisturisers like the body butters from the Body Shop. I absolutely love those, but I cannot wear jeans afterwards because I can't move, because they just stay in the same position on my leg and won't give or bend or anything. So that is perfect because you can use that in the morning, put your clothes on, go to work, it's no trouble at all. So that's really good as well. I think I said that's £12. And then you've obviously got the Express Liquid Tan. Hold that up a bit longer actually. What I'd say about this is that it's a really weird texture. It is actually a runny liquid. I would show you, but if I put it on my hand, it will run down here in the time that I have to sort it. What I tend to do is either apply it directly to the mitt and then rub on the skin, or I just pour it on my arm like this, and then make sure the mitt's ready and rub it all in. The great thing is, because it's a liquid and it's so light, the formula, I can put one layer on and then put another layer on top of that just to try and make it a bit deeper, the tan, because what I would say for this product is that it actually goes on quite light. So if you're used to using kind of Famous Dave's or Fake Bake Extreme, those kind of tans, then this is quite a lighter colour than that. It's got the same olivey sheen, well, not sheen, what a load of rubbish. Sorry, it's got the same olive tone. Losing my mind, if you can tell I've been to work. But it's not as dark, so it's quite nice for winter because you don't want always to look really dark in winter. And I like my tan to be deep for nights out rather than in the week, so it's quite subtle for work. So that's great, and that retails at £20. I really like these products, and particularly the tan, because it doesn't dry out my skin, and I find that the really deep ones do, no matter what I do. I mean, it's probably because I have to use hair removal treatment on my arm as well, because I've got hairy arms, delightful. But yes, that's probably partly why I find my arms and my legs get really dry with tan, but mean, the great thing about this one is that it's not too bad at all. So I would definitely recommend it. You can purchase online, so I'll put up the website here, hopefully, if all goes to plan. But I'll also pop it on the information as well, and then, as I said, there will be a blog post to this sort of style soon as well, and so the link will be on there, and you can click to it and get to it that way. So yeah, that was just a quick review on the tanning products. I don't know whether you can see what colour I've got on my lips today, but it's kind of a rediscovered lipstick. It's an Estee Lauder one. I'll just come in a bit nearer. I always feel like a right geek doing this. Half geek. Right, yeah, enough of that. It's shade Spiced Coral, and I actually got it for a summer colour and just never used it. I've also got a corally lip gloss of theirs, which is just a little bright sometimes. But this is quite nice actually for winter, when you're kind of just trying to keep your makeup quite simple. It's quite warming if you've got a bit of tan or bronzer on your skin, so it's definitely worth checking out. Not sure how much that retails for actually, I can't remember. It's one of the Pure Colour collections, so I'll pop the price on as well, so when I edit the video, the price will come up for you, so you know. And you may notice that I'm rocking my natural hair. Well, as natural as it is, I don't really know whether it's natural or what these days. Grown out relaxed hair, so I think now I'm at the point where all the relaxed hair is grown out. And so I ran out of my hair serum, which was delightful this weekend. So I've today purchased this product, which I'll review shortly. I've never used this before, so I don't know if any of you have and what you think of it and how it compares to John Frieda. Basically, I went to Morrison's and they only had the original formula, and I usually use the purple one, which is like the most intensive, so I thought I'd give this a go because it helps repair and smooth split ends. Great, that's what I need. So yeah, just going back to the natural hair though, because once again I just went off the point. I used this last night, just before going to bed. I washed my hair and used some new products, which I'll touch on in a moment, just depending on how long I've got left. Oh, actually, oh no, yeah, that's fine, sorry. Just checking because I've not got much battery power left on the camera. Yeah, so I used this last night, and it's the Pantene Pro V Perfect Curls Curl Defining Mousse Flexible Hold. Basically washed my hair, came out, combed it through with a wide tooth comb, and then just applied this kind of everywhere. I used one, you know, when you spritz and it just brings up a big bubble of it. I just used one of those, that's all I did, and just kind of ran through and then scrunched and then left it. And then this morning when I woke up it was kind of crispy, but then I just I use the hairdryer and squeeze, and it takes all the crispiness out and it leaves it with a bit of a curl. So that's what I did with that. That's a really good product. I've been using that since I was about, well, I'm going to say my age. I've been using that for about 3 years, on and off, because I don't always like to put a lot in my hair when I'm wearing it curly these days. It was more useful when my hair used to be relaxed for actually getting a curl, but these days it kind of does it on its own because it's shorter as well and it's all layered. But it's good because it stops it from frizzing in this kind of cold or damp weather, and just holds a curl quite well, so that's good. And then the final thing I was going to quickly talk to you about, I'm doing a post on the blog also about the Aussie Bloggers Fair. Well, Bloggers Market, should I say, sorry. I went on Saturday with Elle from Beautifully Addicted To. That's the girlie I used to work with. We got the train down to Leeds and went to this. And they had market stalls and that kind of jazz. And as I said, it's on the blog. I'm not going to go into too much detail now, but just wanted to quickly just say that we also got some of the Aussie Take the Heat products, which I'll do a more intensive review on for heat damaged hair, which I think is pretty much nearly everybody these days because everyone straightens and all the rest of it. But yeah, I used it last night prior to using the Pantene Pro V, and seemed to feel quite nice in my hair. My hairstyle fine, but I'll give it a go when I'm wearing it straight, because that will be the real deciding factor, just to see how it styles with my hair being straightened and blow dried, and let you all know. So that's it for now, and I will put another video up soon. Please check out the blog, which is http:// kittyprincess.blogspot.com.